I tracked every task I did for a full week and counted how many I could hand to AI. The answer was 31. 31 repeated, draining, brain-killing tasks that AI does as well as I do, sometimes better, for free. Today, I'm going to show you the 5 that gave me the biggest return. Not theoretical AI use cases, not AI can write a poem. 5 real tasks you do every single week that you should hand off today, with the exact prompts and setups for each one. Grab your laptop. By the end of this video, you've got at least one of them running. The reason most people fail with AI productivity isn't that AI doesn't work. It's that they pick the wrong tasks to automate. They try to use AI for the creative, judgment-heavy stuff, strategy, decisions, important emails, and they get mediocre results. Then they decide AI is overhyped and quit. But the right tasks for AI aren't the interesting ones. They're the boring ones. The ones that drain you. The ones you keep meaning to do but never get to. The ones that don't require your judgment but still steal your day. That's where AI is unbeatable. Because AI doesn't get bored, doesn't procrastinate, doesn't have a bad morning. The 5 tasks I'm about to show you are the 5 that hit the sweet spot. They're repetitive enough that AI handles them flawlessly. They're frequent enough that automating them saves real time. And they're annoying enough that you'll feel a noticeable lift the first day they're off your plate. I'm going to give you the exact tool for each, the exact prompt where applicable, and the time saved per week based on tracking my own usage. Let's go. Time saved, about 4 hours a week. Email is the #1 task to automate, and not because AI is going to write your replies. It's because AI is going to decide what you don't need to read. I built a simple rule that runs every morning, and AI scans my overnight inbox, deletes promotional junk and notification noise, archives anything that's a confirmation or receipt I might need later, and flags only what actually needs a response. Tool: Gmail filters connected to a Claude or ChatGPT processor through a simple Zapier flow. Or if you want to skip the setup, the new built-in AI inbox cleaners in Gmail and Outlook do most of this out of the box now.
The prompt I use is 1 paragraph. Read this email. Output 1 of 3 labels. Delete, promotional, automated, or noise. Archive, receipts, confirmations, FYI, or reply, requires my response. For reply items, write a 1-line summary of what they need. The first morning I ran this, my inbox went from 147 unread to 8. 8 emails actually needed me. The rest was noise I would have spent an hour swimming through. Time saved? About 2 hours a week. Stop taking meeting notes. I'm serious. Every meeting you attend, run a transcription tool. Otter, Fireflies, the built-in one in Zoom or Google Meet, doesn't matter. Then have an AI summarize the transcript into 3 things: decisions made, action items with owners, and open questions. The summary takes 30 seconds. It captures things you'd miss because you were trying to take notes. And, this is the magic, you can paste the summary into your project management system or share with the team in seconds. The prompt: summarize this meeting transcript. Output 3 sections: decisions made, action items with owner and deadline if mentioned, and open questions. Be specific. Use direct quotes for action items. I now leave every meeting with a clean record. My team sees me as more on top of things than I was when I was scribbling notes, and I can pay full attention during the meeting because I know nothing's getting lost. Time saved? About 90 minutes a week. Every job has them. Weekly client updates, Monday status emails, Friday team recaps. They follow a pattern. They're not creative work, and they take you 45 minutes you don't have. Automate them. Here's how. Pick one recurring
Write
update.
the template, the headers, the format, the tone. Then build a workflow where every week you dump bullet points of what happened and an AI fills in the template, polishes the language, and gives you a draft to review. I do this for my Friday client recap. 5 bullet points in, 2 paragraphs out, formatted exactly the way the client expects. Takes me 3 minutes instead of 45. The client doesn't know and doesn't care. They get the same quality update they always got. The trick is in the template. The more specific your template, exact section headers, exact tone, an example or 2, the better the output. Spend 20 minutes building the template once. You save it forever. Time saved? About 3 hours a week. If your job involves reading, articles, PDFs, reports, research, you should never read anything fully again until you've decided it's worth reading fully. AI summaries do that gatekeeping for you. Tool? ChatGPT or Claude with a saved prompt, or the new Ask an Article features built into Reader apps. I use a Notion clip plus custom GPT setup. When I save an article, it auto-generates a summary card with the core argument, 3 key insights, and whether it's worth reading the full thing. That last part, is it worth reading, is the unlock. It saves me from finishing articles that should have been a paragraph. I read maybe 20% of what I save. The other 80% gets a summary that's enough. The prompt. Summarize this article in 3 parts. 1-sentence core argument. 3 key insights ranked by importance. A verdict on whether reading the full piece is worth my time, with a 1-sentence reason. Time saved? About an hour a week. This is the
Personal operations. Your weekly review, your grocery list, your errand planning, your follow-ups with friends and family. None of it's hard. All of it adds up. And AI can run almost all of it. I have one weekly Sunday flow. I dump everything from the week into one document. What happened, what's coming up, what I want to remember. AI processes it into 3 lists. Things to follow up on this week, things that fell through the cracks last week, and things to add to my calendar. It also generates my grocery list from my meal plan, drafts the texts I forgot to send, and reminds me of things I said I'd do that I never did. 20 minutes on Sunday replaces an hour of scattered admin throughout the week. The prompt I use is too long to read out loud, but it's in the description. Add it up. Email triage, meeting notes, recurring updates, reading, personal ops. That's a little over 10 hours a week back. 10 hours. What do I do with 10 hours? I stopped working evenings. I started reading more, actually reading, not skimming. I picked up a creative project I'd been pushing off for 2 years. Some weeks I just have more energy because I'm not constantly grinding through admin. This is the real promise of AI productivity, and nobody talks about it correctly. It's not that AI lets you do more work. It's that AI lets you do less of the wrong work. The boring, repetitive, soul-draining work goes to the machine. What's left for you is the work that requires you. Pick one of the 5. Set it up today. Don't try to do all 5 at once. That's the mistake most people make. They build 5 systems halfway and none of them stick. Build one, use it for 2 weeks, then add the next one.
Here's the order I'd recommend in case you can't decide. Start with task 4, reading. It's the easiest setup, the lowest stakes if it goes wrong, and the savings hit you immediately. Then add task 1, email triage. By the end of 2 weeks, you've got 4 hours a week back with basically 0 risk. After that, work down the list. Meeting notes, status updates, personal ops. Each one takes about 30 minutes to set up and saves you hours forever. The prompts, the tools, and the exact templates I use for all 5 are in the description. Grab them. Build the first one tonight, and come back to the comments and tell me which one gave you the biggest lift. Those answers always surprise me. If you want more like this, hit subscribe. Next week, I'm showing you what Claude Code actually does for non-coders, and it's going to flip how you think about what AI can do for normal people. See you in the next one.